So, phase 2 of the Anfield overall expansion plan is a go. Obviously phase 1 was the new main stand, which was completed in 2016. Phase 2, the Anfield Road expansion, was due to have started in 2020. Pandemic has put that back a year, but we're finally underway. Approval has been granted for an extra 7,000 seats in the Anfield Road stand. It'll take the overall capacity of Anfield to roughly 61,000 seats. And the stand itself is going to be very similar to the main stand, so effectively from the outside it'll look very similar. It'll be almost the same height, which is like almost double the height of the Kop, so it's kind of going to dwarf that. But you can just imagine the amount of sound that's going to come from that end where it's so high up, and you've got an extra tier on top which is adding 7,000 seats. So it's going to make Anfield nights even more special. It's going to be the biggest sort of attendance, record attendance, that's for sure, once it is fully open in the season 2023-24. So 2-year construction process. This first year it's going to be building out back here where you can see the fan park, and the car park has already been removed, ready for the construction to go ahead. Next summer, so 2022, we'll see the roof of the current Anfield Road stand removed and the second tier sort of built on and attached to that. So it's a 2-year process, and it's exciting times. You're going to have this kind of like St James's Park in Newcastle, where you've got 2 stands that are just huge, and the view as you come towards the stadium will be of these 2 stands. The owners, Fenway Sports Group, deliver on their promise when they first purchased the club to provide a 60,000 capacity stadium, either through renewal of the Anfield redevelopment or a brand new stadium. Of course, we went with the redevelopment angle, which is something they've done really successfully with the Boston Red Sox. So they're kind of doing that similar process here. Don't expect there will be any more construction after the Anfield Road End stands. A lot of people ask that, will there be more after the Anfield Road, but I don't think that will be happening anytime soon. Centenary stand or Kenny Dalglish stand is pretty much boxed in by houses. The Kop, very similar, so 61,000 is pretty much where it's going to be topped out at for at least the medium term future. Price that's being reported is around about 60 million. Liverpool funding that themselves. It won't be via a loan. So with the main stand it was a loan from Fenway, around 110 million. But with this, it's all being financed by Liverpool Football Club itself. Roughly 60 million will be the price. Hopefully there won't be much disruption to the capacity during the work going on. Minimal, maybe a little bit when the upper tier, the current upper tier, might be affected when the roof comes off that second season. Okay, so where I am right now, the perimeter of Stanley Park itself and the Anfield Road stand, what we used to have along this side here was the car parking and the fan park on a match day. So that's all been removed already, ready for the construction to begin. The groundworks have begun. Now, the road itself eventually will reroute around the new stand once construction is completed. That'll be roughly along this kind of area here. Construction was obviously first due to have started in 2020, but obviously the pandemic set things back by about 12 months. So we're finally underway, and now we're expecting a 2-year construction process. So it'll be finished around summer 2023. So we should see Liverpool walking out at a new 61,000 seater stadium 2023, hopefully with Jurgen and his boys as Premier League champions.